because we have a circle that's pulling.
All right, Thieves landing command again.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the water today here for the game code, but we have been pulling to this northeast a lot today, really benefiting a lot of these teams that are up here. As you can already see, some of these early engagements. Movistar Koi still down here at Control Center with 100 Thieves.
I mean, yeah, Koi, they don't give a shit. They're like, Thieves are landing here? I don't care.
Hot moment here in this Novo Esports.
We'll keep chowing that.
Down below. As I'm watching just a couple of battles happen in the kill feed off rip. No surprise there. A lot of our teams are going to get active very early on. Try and get those points. Try and control.
I mean, if I'm in this, I'm looking for the worst team in the whole thing. And I'm like, where are these guys landing? Let's go just farm them up.
On out in game.
Okay, good win by
Very close gunfight against Volcom. But a bouncing Betty, a spring mine on the ground will make sure that the trade is there. Look who has moved
third party,
up on his belly. He'll get the cleanup. Vortex takes down Volcom. And so just like that, as Novo moves on in, they're going to look to maybe hold down this boat and control at the same time.
Yeah, interesting to see this coming through Novo because they had arguably their worst game of the tournament in the last map, and that was them playing out from the boat, and they decided to contest Control Center late. They do it again, this time with far more success. We move over to the Stronghold fight. This is five
Big Man's team. Big Man down right now.
Very back and forth between them. I'd say XO Logs are coming out on top of this, but these teams will have to rotate quite soon. So you got to
I don't know what's this team called with Penguin and H. They are always top of that tower.
Fight late up towards living quarters.
Every single time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very reminiscent of what we saw yesterday. Unfortunately for yesterday, though,
which is smart.
The zone was pulling directly on top of Stronghold. Now, like you mentioned, it's going in the complete opposite direction. You're not going to have as much time as you want to just kind of trade back and forth with this fight to try and manage to make it happen. Anxiety throws a great nade on the ground.
Help from up top, not going to be enough.
Takes him on down, pistol in hand, will go for the cleanup. You got all three members of 5
years. He's trying to hit that zip,
though. You can manage to clean up
looks like he's thinking about it.
You can get
yep, get him weak, zip up.
But even just put them into the blender, you're going to open up this side of the map.
It's actually a big win top.
Look at it. We got nobody living quarters right now. You're going to have a lot of opportunity to play out of this POI, get in there early. I see Penguin go down. I see Notrius go down. XO Esports in a little bit of a blender.
Yeah, if everyone's talking about the beta, I'll be playing the beta after this is over.
So. They're really struggling right now, way off the cut. I mean, one of those maps that we've seen them do in the past where they just suddenly take over a lobby as Ilalam drops into the water
do the same thing tomorrow.
Hunts down the rest of Teeny. That loadout that gets pulled in will basically not be used then for the APAC team. And this Puerto Rican lineup will
is OpTic in the Verdansk?
Yeah,
they're in the World
Squad
Series.
12. That is Gentlemates, or at least 2 of the players for the Gentlemates. They're rotating back to Bias.
When is the World Series Warzone, by the way?
A quick look here at Enkyo and Grom rotating away. Halo in trouble, recognizing under pressure from VP. He needs his boys to arrive quickly.
Yeah, I like this. I like the wrap on back. You know, the comms are flowing.
October 1st?
They're trying to do it, but it's Gramalok just runs straight on forward. He just eats the bullets of noobs. Thankfully, looks like Enkyo and Halo will be able to kind of back on down. Donkey's moved his way towards
it's like a week before Battlefield releases. I mean, hell yeah, bro.
Hit the flag, has hit the route. Semtex will go in up over the top, but he's not able to get out of dodge. Enkyo with a great find there, and he is making his way back towards the stairs. Can he manage to find it?
I think 100 Thieves just got wiped in the bag here. No, we get lied to. Always one player just about surviving in the skies. But we take a quick look then at this fight and how it's unfolding with Gentlemates. As Enkyo sends Stongy packing and finishes the deal here. Nice. So clean up. You have pressure immediately coming in from 5 fears. Enkyo turns, burns, will find the first at least. So Scythe and Zayt.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where the rest of
with little French
TeePee is.
Here.
He goes down.
Wants this fight. He loves these close quarters.
I don't even think they're here. I think he was just on a solo mission.
To lose many of his ones.
That's Gentlemates under him.
This building. He's going to try and find the first. It's Gramalok, but he has the back.
Hit a little snake. Hit a little snake.
What do you do?
Hey!
And oh my lord, Scythe.
I actually can't believe he just won that, but he doesn't finish the kill. They get the self
quickly enough. He's going to be cracked. Gramalok gets back up at least. So he survived for a moment.
Bro, the hip fire when you're plating on the LC-10 is actually nuts.
Back down. Does Halo go on the hunt?
It should not be that accurate.
A tentative yes. Happy to see him go for now. Get Enkyo back into the fight and reset the situation.
Yeah, and I think this is really huge because the fact that he managed to hold the rooftop going to be easy enough for these other members of the Gentlemates to land back in on their loot and just get it back into the fight very, very quickly.
Scump loves VP.
Looks like obviously
maybe I just try to talk about the teams that are like the best teams more because obviously
tries to bring it towards the best teams. It's just not enough. Provision, though, we know they've been landing towards that headquarters side.
I do fuck with Sage a lot, though. Sage is a good guy.
Up here. Alato hanging out in his home, wondering for.
I mean, like if Falcons are in the lobby, if Twisted Minds are in the lobby, I mean, I'm just gonna kind of focus on them.
In about 2 days, overall, just trying to manage to keep alive for his team. But unfortunately for Vision Esports, they are cut down on the rotation just a little bit. Lennon losing his life.
Is Thieves full dead?
To a couple of those members from Rocky.
I actually don't know. I haven't seen them in the kill feed in a while. Thieves might be dead, but again, they're in such a good spot.
Have to move pretty
I don't think they really have to worry about it.
Pressure from multiple angles here. A lot of people know he's going to be up here. Sniper Fifakill was peering on over. Lennon will get back into this.
That's Warzone for you. You can go drop 30 kills in a game, or you can get
Team Vision.
shit loot, shit timing, boom, blast.
Take a breath, assess what you have. We have 2 teams eliminated. Quite a few more yet, of course, in this one. It's Fifakill with a beautiful snipe onto Goodbye to finish him off. But then it's all about.
But Fifakill and the boys, they need a big game here. Would be massive for Vision.
In the thick of things, as Rock Esports, they are being contested by Virtus.pro. And, well, Vision, he's found 7 kills already. These boys have been farming.
Dude, I feel like we've done this like 9 times already in the past 2 days. Between, I don't care if it's us, I don't care if it's Goat.
Oh my God, I
feel like
think
the game has gone pretty okay early on, and we cut on over to one player who magically has 7, 8, 9.
The deal, boys.
What have you been doing, Vision? Obviously,
I can't believe that they are playing this bad.
There. And you see the GentleMates fans here.
I thought that team was about to come in and be a problem. They have not been able to get anything going.
I gotta wonder if that was a little bit of a superpower.
And that should pretty much lock them in for LCQ tomorrow.
They've definitely come online here.
They only got one more game.
Couple of maps. They gotta finish this second series with some energy, with some momentum already. Virtus.pro, they've backed on up towards that chemical side. And 5 Fears, we find them fighting yet again at their 3rd POI of the game. VKA below them. But it looks like maybe they've stabilized for a hot second.
They're old and washed?
Get some shots of Elo.
They're not that old.
Yeah, 7 kills on the board is impressive this early. We just spoke about it being rotated up onto, though, by VKA, a part of the conversation, as well as Novo. Alex will find one.
5 Fears is actually kind of balling out. Scythe has 7 right now.
The rest of Novo collapse into this. Anxiety does enough to find one. Do you get your boy back in?
He's a bullet? Wow. There's a bullet. If he actually dies there, I think they're eliminated.
The res even in, if you're Anxiety. I think he's actually buying his time for a moment. He was a little bit worried about being pushed up on. Doesn't come through. So Scythe should live to see another day. 5 Fears continuing to do what has been a little bit of a trait of theirs recently, and that is just hold on to their team.
Maybe Chem.
Dongi with a nice nade through the window onto Grombo.
Seen a lot of Chem.
Continue a little bit of this aggression towards the gentleman.
Late circles.
Bioweapons. Suka going to be the one to go out towards that buy, and Dongi, he knows that players going to love going towards that buy station. That's a nice pickup from him. For the time being, though, can he manage to win this fight? You got Enkyo and Hollow. He's the only member still here. Sage and Noobs, they're over at Chemical. So a 1v2 right now from Dongi would be monstrous, but I think he's basically just...
Yeah, does he 1v2 this?
Oh,
wait, Noobs comes in, helps.
Flies in on the
Break
other side of the window.
Crossfire, should be a trade.
Positioning that
Beautifully played, man.
Dongi
Beautifully played.
To activate and
Noobs dies, but he's going to come back, get those weapons.
Just making a nice little flight through
now they got control.
Some great teamwork there from Virtus.pro.
Yeah, Noobs, the fall guy, sets that up, and Dongi, of course, executes. You will have Gentlemen recover out towards Submarine as Hallow
Scump
gets
is 30?
in, but this will now hand a lot of control.
Nah, you gotta be capping. There's no fucking way Scump is 30.
Chemical. If you are Sage, 5 Fears, just being a nuisance, just threatening at all times, buzzing around. Sage going to be worried for a moment, so maybe his boys come back to just help him clear this threat out as he holds the top of Chem.
He's 24. Yeah, I was going to say, Scumman is not that old.
But just able to slow things down, get his boys back into the fight, and actually finds a crack onto Scythe as well to make things better. Setting his boys up. In goes the flash. Going to push. Beautiful work from Sage, and his teammates are here in time.
Nice little regame of 5 Fears. I got to give them some credit, man. They have been taking it to the top teams of this lobby.
Can they take top control?
All 4 corners of the map, it feels like that we've seen. Anxiety from above. Get some shots down in. Noobs just trying to stabilize, just trying to stay alive for the time being. 5 Fears, though, I think they're going to go ahead. They're going to back on up just a moment. Maybe reset that fight.
We got Rebirth ending in 30 seconds.
Rock and Novo continuing this battle that's here.
That's when it starts to get hairy.
Team really on this whole southern side of the zone for what it's worth. And we can already start seeing in the kill feed that fight breaking out.
Scumman was born in 95?
And
That's when I was born.
We even see Lennon has now gotten into the mix as well as
He's actually 30?
They want a piece of the action.
Yeah, just before we peeled away, they started to collapse in on this, recognizing the ability to third-party it, find all the timings, get themselves in,
come on,
and find a bunch of kills on the way. And Echo is on 6 already. Beats typically the anchor, but Echo's not exactly a front hand. So these boys must be putting up a lot of kills right now. Noobs, Kadzu trying to swim around right now. Lennon's going to get aggressive on it. He recognizes the ability to eliminate Virtus.pro, and they will be sent packing.
Right,
Team Vision need this,
VP out.
really.
Yes.
They're in a qualification position right
Big
now.
game for Vision here.
Day. So definitely starting to see them come online as they take control of Chemical, and that circle's going to drag down towards Harbor, so the position there and should catch a lot of teams on rotation. That being said, it's this battle for Prison that could be crucial for the end of this one.
That definitely could be. If you're Team Vision, you're holding down on that chemical side, you're going to have a high sight line amongst everybody, all three of these teams, trying to make their way out of prison and down on into the zone. So I love that you call it up, that this fight
I love how
very
invested everyone in the chat is about this.
I think they kind of have
now we've got
Here,
arguments.
They're holding the
Use Google,
this is what
idiot.
they want to do, right? Well, for Team Vision, it's all about holding it from one angle.
So
it's
invested
on the other.
in his age.
The Wars playing from the medical bay side. He has a sniper in hand, and he is just laying down the aggression. A couple of cracks will come on through. But for GameX, they're trying to play on
they
down.
don't really have to fight this, but they're going for it.
Cafeteria already. Some shots going in across, playing, sliding through the smoke.
Finds the
Vortex
timing.
Tries to take the fight against Elolam, but he will get the knock. He will get the full. Brings Novo down to 2. You're starting to see the Thermites come on in. Sukra.
Oh, they dead as hell, baby.
He finds one, but look who is here. Trying to jump on down, trying to steal away some of these kills. And while all of this fighting is happening, Looker's decided to join the party, saying, "Hey friends, bonjour. The gentlemen are here looking to get
he was getting ghost bullets right there. That looked insane. Where was his bullet rig?
Against you up above, you've got to consider, do we rotate away from this? Do we try and fight for the high ground to look over? 2 players of Rock Esports above them, and 2 of Gamax as well. So it's the gentlemen now picking your fight, deciding which way you want to punch out. A couple of kills coming through, at least knocks in the feed. One of them for Rock onto Hallow. You're also going to see Fifakill trade that though, so Hallow might get back in, and Fif, he's putting the sniper to work, finds a crack onto Wars, going to let him know that window is not there.
This is looking great for Vision right now. They have that whole left side of the map to be able to rotate through low.
Just laying down, backing so many teams away from this next circle rotation.
Three players up.
Teammates are Lennon and Echo. They've pushed on up. They leave Fifakill on the
full
roof
control.
to give them all
This should be Team Vision here.
Understanding that all of the rest of the teams are in prison. All of these squads have to go ahead and push on down. And for Echo and Lennon, it's just going to be about cleaning them up. And for Fifakill, well, it's about using this frost line, going to work, and just cracking all of these players. And you can see here very quickly, the Gentlemates thought they had an opportunity to clean up prison, but just like that, they are getting picked apart from some of these teams. Fifakill, thanks to the gas, pushing on in. He'll have to jump on down to join back up with Echo.
Yeah, Vision.
GameX, they're still alive. Can Enkyo manage to go huge?
They're going to fight. Third party comes in. Vision with another win. FIFA the GOAT IGL commanding the boys. Huge game for Vision. That might lock them in. That might lock them in.
Cleaned out most of that when the circle starts to come in that direction.
They just played that so well again. You see the early positioning. FIFA plays out. Other 2 teammates are pushed basically to the edge of the zone, just holding people. Full control of the zone.
He doesn't have to just stop teams being able to get there early.
Great plays by Vision yet again.
Take all of that map position and find those final kills.
And that's 2 wins for Vision today.
With Lennon Echo
playing some good Warzone today, baby.
They're going to probably draw a line in the sand and say,
Echo
hey,
is
everybody
IGL.
got to come on down to us. We're holding this side of the zone beautifully. But he does exactly what he needs to do, which is what you mentioned. It's just like basically pull all that aggression towards him.
He just is being annoying.
That's kind of the beauty of this sniper in this meta, and why you're picking up something like the Frost Line. It's a fast-firing sniper, and you're not going to one-shot anybody with it, but you're going to crack plates. And we know very well with this LC-10 in the meta, if somebody's flesh, dude, it only takes a couple of bullets very quickly to bring them on down. So great work from Team Vision, some great